A new fight starts, the broadcast stops. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna have to keep sending this link here.
Sup, Tony?
So every time a new fight starts, I'm gonna have to resend the link, cause it just dies.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Let's go! James with the subscription! Fuck yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, Nate, right now we got White Trevor versus Black Trevor, Battle of the Races. It's like Malcolm X versus, I don't fucking know. Trevor.
I don't think that's what it's James, are you aware that you can't hear your mic in video? You want to remain anonymous. Okay, good.
Alrighty. What's up?
I'm playing Destiny with Dustin.
Okay. I'm currently commentating this fight between the two Trevors. Oh my god, dude, Trevor's fucking Trevor. Yeah, it's going right now.
Going. Did you send the link?
Yeah.
You did? Oh. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Click the link, dumbass.
Dude, these... Trevor's fucking going at Trevor right now. No, White Trevor's White Trevor. Oh, goddamn. Ooh, Black Trevor missing a kick. Getting paid for it from White Trevor. Huge fucking hooks. Oh, goddamn. I honestly don't know who's gonna win this one. Both of them are having huge hits. Yeah, Shelby hit some big fucking kicks on you in the early start. Oh. What fight do you want to watch after this one? Or do you just want to go down the slate as I have it? Oh, Trevor's hurt. Well, yeah. That is his legitimate height. Shelby, of course, bandwagoning for his own race. I would figure. Dude, if Black Trevor just lands a single one of those fucking flying kicks. I would not even say that at all. Oh, fuck. Oh, you turned that off? Oh, lame. Alright, stream. Well, James and Nate are currently talking, but not for you, so sorry if any confusion there. Ooh. White Trevor's going in on the ground game right now. No, I'm not doing a live delay. Otherwise it'd be even further delayed for the stream. No, I'm watching it on my console. Hello. Live for the stream, not for you two. White Trevor with the fucking dub early round 2 finish, looking battered and bruised up. Look at that. Look at... Jeez. Black Trevor just down in doggy style. Look at that, look at that. Alrighty. Next up is Nate and Max, and then Dave and Brian. Alright, let's... Hopefully this doesn't cut the stream. Oh, it's good, it's good. Ooh. Yeah, I did. No, Max. This is just completely the computer, and it's going at it to see who's the best fighter at Roma. As you notice, Nate's tramp stamp really helping him win this fight right now. Ooh, Max hitting some mean body knees right now. Ooh. Max is sustaining some heavy damage right now. Max is on the ropes right now, and Nate's hitting some mean uppercuts. Alright, here, I'll do that. Ooh! Misses a mean spinning kick. Nate goes in with 3 jabs and a straight. Oh, Max getting bodied in the head, blocks it all. Nate, oh! Is that better? Max gets a killer knockdown with the right knee. Jab in the nose. Nate's gonna die. Max with a fucking takedown. Nate's on his back. Oh, this little dicey on the ground here. Max is feeling good, feeling himself. Nate's kind of in trouble here. Nate up top in the full guard position, hitting some body hooks. Nate bringing him back down. Look at that, look at that. Nate's trapped against the wall. Can he get out? Can he get out? He is now in the clinch against the cage. Nate really feeling himself with them straights and them jabs, trying to get that Bruce Lee fighting style in effect as Max says, "Fuck you, Nate, I'm just gonna punch you in the face." Kind of sailing out here. Max misses a knee. Both fighters just throwing jabs left and right here. Max with the overhand. Doesn't connect. Nate really trying to target that left knee there as Nate blocks that flying roundhouse kick by Max. Max, the raw Superman punch, just gets absolutely fucked by Nate there. Ooh, Nate gets Max with a killer leg to the side. Ooh, Max trying to get in there. Max trying to get in there. Kind of stalling out right now. This is Nate's fight to lose currently. Max has got all the power, but he can't connect anything. Just as I say that, Max hits a huge left leg. Max the underdog here. He's warming up with the J. Cole playing in the background. Hopefully don't get copyright striked here. Max initiating the clinch. Backs up. Don't know why. Max goes for the dick punch. Max really feeling that damage from the body. We can see that visual bruises on his sides. His obliques are not feeling good right now. And we can see that as Nate keeps targeting that. Ooh. You know, if I had to give a winner to that round, I would probably go with Nate as he just landed more strikes. But Nate ain't looking too hot right now, especially with all of Max's power he's got. As we get a replay of that uppercut just absolutely mauling Max's face. We can see the right eye is just battered with bruises and blood currently. Quick commercial break as we cut back, and we're here. We got Lucas's long-lost brother refereeing this match in an oversized blue t-shirt. Max really going aggressive to start the second round here. Ooh, Max avoids that huge left hook to the body. Kind of stalling out here, fighters evaluating each other. Both continuously throwing jabs and straights, nothing's really progressing as a huge knee hits Nate. Nate initiates the clinch, goes for uppercut, hits, nice punch. Go have fun, fire down a heater, pooch. Nate keeps targeting that leg. Max another huge kick, getting blocked. This is anybody's game right here. Ooh, big knee, big knee. Nate's really trying to target that body of Max, feeling damaged. Max is a huge spinning left roundhouse kick to the head by Nate. Max going for the takedown. Nate declines, pushes him away. What's going on here? What's going on here? Nate trying to get in the clinch. Max denies with a big crane kick to the skull. Max is getting hurt badly here. Nate keeps targeting the face. His Max's right eye is really starting to swell up here right now. Max says, "Fuck you to Nate. You are not my master. I'm gonna kill you." Lands a flying leg heel to the side. Max whiffs on a left hook punch. As we can hear the crowd scream Max's name. Both fighters seem to just want to stare at each other for a little bit. Nate goes in the clinch, lands a couple of side shots. Runs away. Max decides to just twirl around a little bit. Might be an intimidation game. Has no effect on Nate, as Nate just continues to barrage him with kicks to the side and the legs. We can see Nate's unicorn haircut getting a little messy in this second round of the fight. Max hits a huge kick to the head. Nate's feeling wobbly. Max whips on a side kick. What is Nate going to do? Respond. Nate is down. He gets back up really quick. Hits Max with a huge right leg to the head. Name of the game is just who can knock each other out first. What'd you say, Nate? Again, coming to a stalemate. No fighter really wants to engage as Nate knocks down Max. Is he going to capitalize? Absolutely not. He's going to block his side for no reason. Both fighters keep circling each other. Kicks after jabs. Nate is feeling himself now. Max, huge uppercut. Superman doesn't connect. And both fighters disengage. Max to the overhand. Nate feeling wobbly. Again, a stalemate. Don't know why they're doing this. That head of Nate's is not feeling great. Will Max capitalize on this advantage he has right now? Max gets rocked in that right eye that's starting to swell up very fast. Both fighters just going for some jabs and straights, not really connecting with each other. Max dodges that left oblique kick. This fight might go to a decision from the judges, which happen to be Nate, I, and Poochie. Did I say that incorrectly? I 100% did, but we're going to ignore that fact. And with Nate being one of the judges himself, I'm sure this will be completely unbiased, but only time will tell as we see a cat jump in the fence. Round 2 is concluded. Right now, I would say Max did indeed win the second round there, but Nate did land a flurry of punches in the first. This is anyone's game right now. Fighters touch gloves. Nate already going in for punches. Max whiffs on another head kick. He's trying to end this fight right now, not have this go to the judges. But can he knock out Nate? That's a big uppercut. Whiffs on 4 straight punches in a row. James, I appreciate the input on my commentary. For your viewers, again, I am talking to James and Nate, but they respectively decided not to be included in this. Nate landing some nice body kicks. Max really feeling froggy right now, getting all up in Nate's face. Max just wastes some energy just throwing whiffs left and right. But a huge head kick. Ooh, Max, another flying, spinning leg kick. I don't even know what that is. But it hit. Nate's kind of on the ropes right now. And if you're just tuning in currently, we have Nate and Max going head-to-head. Right now, there's anybody's fight. Most electrifying night. It's a cool fight. Is that Caroline in the background wearing the pink blouse? It could be. Max trying to land some elbows. Nate blocking. Both fighters staring at each other very intimately. Don't know what's going on here. Nate initiates a clinch. Both fighters just doing absolutely nothing here. Don't really know what's going on. Might need to take a water break. Max goes in for some uppercuts and kicks. Lands one, misses one. Nate lands 2 jabs. What is going to happen here? The third round is halfway under the way. I guess that's the right way to say it. Anybody's fight. Max goes for the clinch, lands 2 huge knees to the body. Max whiffs on a kick. Nate capitalizes with a jab. This fight is definitely slowed down, as we can see both fighters are really tiring out as Max knocks down Nate. Huge kick to the side. Nate blocks all 3 strikes thrown from Max, really increasing his score in this final decision. Max needs to land some huge hits here, otherwise Nate might take this from the scorecard. Max whiffs on a hit. And for those of you who can't hear, I currently am sitting here with James and Nate, with James playing Duel of the Fates. Feeling really epic on my side, but nothing has changed for yours. So, haha, get wrecked, LOL. This fight is almost over with a minute left. Max is hitting huge legs to the left and right side of Nate's side. Nate going in with some big left and right hooks. Nothing seems to affect Max. Max, the underdog in this fight, really coming in. Max still trying to target that left leg of Nate's, as we can see some swelling and redness forming. Everything that Nate throws is not being affected. Max is just making him his little bitch right now. Pardon me for my language, but goddamn. Nate going for some big knees in the clinch right here. Max again whiffing on them kicks that he so desperately wants to hit. Max again going from the leg kicks to the side. Nate goes for a takedown, whiffs on it. Max backs up. Further, again, getting in the corner as Max initiates a clinch, lands some 2 huge knees, goes for the elbow, whiffs on that one. Incurring some big damage on Nate here. The Cluck and Bell tattoo on Nate's tramp stamp will hopefully aid him in this final decision from the judges. Max is declared the winner. That was a great fight between the two, with the underdog Max coming out victorious. Now, with this next fight being Brian Pilrain, owner of Roma, going against the man who didn't birth him, but sure held him in his... never mind. Never mind. We're going into a big fight. Battle of the Bloods. Not the gang, but the bloodline. Let's go. In this fight, I'm definitely saying Brian Pilrain is the, not underdog, I forget what you say it, the favorite? Yeah, the favorite, as he is much younger and in much more physical shape than his father, Dave. Both are just complete sluggers. Ooh, Dave Pilrain going for the big kick. Oh, big spinning kick. Did not expect him at his age to be able to do that. Comment from James, my other commentator who's not talking. No, Dave is not Asian. He just appears to be that because of his age. So far, Dave has been outdoing Brian here. Brian's been kind of passive as we see Brian throw some huge jabs. Oh, Brian suffered already very heavy head damage from his father. You know, I have heard some say that this is comparable to Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader, but right now it looks like Darth Vader's whooping his kid's ass. Brian hit some huge hooks against his dad. This will determine who owns Roma once and for all. Both fighters just cannot get out of the clinch, landing huge knees, huge hooks. Brian feeling a little wobbly after those big knees from Dave Pilrain. Big jabs from Brian here. Dave is looking unfazed. Brian is just getting the shit kicked out of him here. We do see some blood on Dave Pilrain's cheek. Is that his own, or is that his child's? The world may never know, but as Brian throws some huge overhands, Dave is feeling wobbly, throwing his back against the cage. The worst is yet to come, folks. Big knee comes from Dave. Ooh, Dave throwing a Superman jab. Fails to connect. Can Brian capitalize on his father's lack of stamina here? As he doesn't, he's getting wailed by kicks and punches right now. Dave on top of Brian on the ground. Brian is not looking good right now. As one of the crowd members here, Shelby Noggle, who lost his first fight, says his money's on Brian. You know, I would have said the same, but right now Dave is kicking his ass with Superman punches left and right, head kicks. Brian is looking dazed and wobbly right now as he's on the ground. Dave Pilrain really coming to play. Yeah, Nate just left. Womp womp. Ooh, Brian hit some big leg kicks on his father here. If the fight were to end right now, I would 100% give this to Dave, but Brian being in much better shape and being capable of throwing much heavier punches, you never know. Both fighters are kind of looking tired as they just both slowly approach each other, both throwing a flurry of jabs. Brian feeling dazed as his left leg is severely hurting. Both throw side kicks, both fail to connect. Dave Pilrain initiating the clinch. Brian getting out of that real quick as he knows he's really getting hurt there. Big Superman punch coming from his father. Brian is getting pissed. You could say Dave is grounding his kid Brian, but then again, both are adults, so that wouldn't make much sense. Nothing really much more to comment on, folks, but this is Dave's fight right now. Can Brian do something to boost his score in the first round here? All Brian needs to do is land one huge haymaker and this fight could be over. But the problem is, can he hit that punch? Big leg kick from Brian. Brian looking to capitalize on this big damage going in. 10 seconds left in the first round. What is going on here? Big whipped kick from the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit aroma. Dave Pilrain. First round is concluded with the clear favorite here, being Dave, to everyone's surprise. Second round begins. Fighters touch gloves. Ooh, Dave going in. Very aggressive start the fight out. Big flying twisty knee kick. No idea where that's coming from. Brian is on the ground. Dave's capitalized on this, but Brian says fuck no and pushes him off. Little fun fact about Brian here, he is our boss and he employs all of us, so I really hope he wins this out of sake of he's paid me every dollar I've made over the past 3 years. Huge kick from, ooh, both sides. Brian blocks a huge Superman punch that definitely would have knocked him down. Good defense from Brian. Little soft hook coming from Brian to Dave. But then again, Dave just does not seem to care. He wants to win this, life or death. As he is knocked down, knocked out cold, Brian Pilrain emerges victorious at the middle of the second round. Dave Pilrain had that, but Brian just said, nope, I'm ending this right here with a big kick to the head. That is the end of our fourth fight, folks. Ooh, as we see a replay of that, Dave Pilrain just gets knocked cold on the floor. Possible broken neck. He might be dead, folks. Look at that. Brian walking off victorious as the one true owner of Roma. Let's get it, folks. As we emerge to our next fight, Derek and Jeremiah, as we see Jeremiah's player does not look anything like him, as it got late, I got lazy, I don't care. We are missing 2 fights from this bout, as this game is incapable of doing what we need, but those will be fixed later on. Yeah, let's proceed to Derek versus Jeremiah. Bartending buddies, bartending bros. One plays the drums, one maybe doesn't play the drums. Who knows? As James comments, Jeremiah plays the flesh flute. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure you do. I know what that means. It's a sarcasm. Okay, as we get this fight started, fighters going in touch gloves. Maybe not. Don't respect each other, I see. Derek landed some huge jabs to start out the fight out. Big side kick coming from Derek. Jeremiah is yet to connect a punch. Just as I say that, Derek, big knee to the body. Jeremiah's looking mean, but Derek's mustache and beard looking exquisite, should I say so myself. Jeremiah whiffing. Big Superman punch comes from Derek. Derek initiating some super big body damage as he gets it out. I'm talking too fast, folks. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to go use the bathroom. And your commentator's back. Took a big old pee, boys. Maybe didn't need to know that, but I said it too late. Oh, how to get people commentating on this? Yeah. So if you want to talk with me, be my co-commentator, you would need to go to your settings. So I could share play, if that makes sense, where me and you were looking at my screen at the same time, but I don't know how that would affect the stream. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, Derek lands a huge head kick against Jeremiah. Jeremiah looking real wobbly right now. I don't really know what I missed, but both fighters seem to just be landing huge kicks left and right. Derek, big kick again, running low on stamina, back up into a corner. Jeremiah, this is where he excels. Jeremiah, 2 back-to-back head kicks. One lands, one doesn't. Don't know why he threw 2 in a row, but he already did. Both fighters just kind of staring, waiting for one another to do something. Both just throw very bad whiffs. A lot of walking going on here. Don't really know what's going on, but just random Superman punch going in. Just going for style points. Kind of like it, kind of don't. Let's see what happens. Jeremiah landing huge jabs. Derek saying, F that. Big body kicks. Jeremiah again utilizing his longer reach. Derek kicking him in the fucking face. Look at that. Bet you don't hear other commentators swear, because I am not a real commentator. Let's go. Big kicks again. I do see some viewers commenting on Derek's chest tattoo. That is a tiger, because tigers are freaking cool, and that's a cool tattoo. As we can see, Jeremiah has cut Derek's right eyelid open. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Maybe that will be targeted later on in the fight. Who knows? Derek, huge kick to Jeremiah. Both are bloodied and battered currently, already in the first round. This has got to be the most exciting fight so far, folks. Again, jab after jab after jab, but nothing really connected for Derek fist-wise, but he is landing all the kicks in the world. Ooh, speaking of kicks, Jeremiah going in, catching one of Derek's. If you're just joining us, folks, right now we are in the 5th fight of the night between Jeremiah and Derek. Don't know their last names, but I guess it's Anderson and Malchow. Epic. Robert Leaves, one of the fighters tonight. He is asking when is his fight, and it will be one of the last fights of the night. Just for your information. Yeah, I'm just doing first round. I'm just doing first round tonight. As the first round is over, I missed about 2 minutes of the fight, so I don't really know who's winning or losing. But Derek is bleeding, and Jeremiah's entire face is swollen. So something's going on. As Nancy Moormile, don't even know who that is, commenting. I appreciate it, Nancy. Ooh, Derek just going aggressive, kick after kick after kick. Does not seem to give a shit about Jeremiah's well-being, as Jeremiah is going in for the body hooks again. Still getting kicked in the head repeatedly. One of our fighters already, Max Faust. He's hitting on one of the spectators named Nancy. Don't really appreciate that, Max, but keep it family friendly. As we can see, Derek's eyelid cut is really starting to bleed a little bit, as we can see Jeremiah targeting that, as I now notice Jeremiah is bleeding heavily from his left eye. This is kind of scary, folks. Might have malaria in the air. I don't know. COVID's a very strange infection going on. Derek whiffs on the Superman elbow, but he continues to go in on Jeremiah's left eye. Ooh, big block from Derek. Really getting rid of that stamina that Jeremiah so desperately needs. Big jabs coming from Jeremiah. Another kick to Jeremiah's body coming from Derek. It lands. Jeremiah's body is really hurting him right now. Really strange punch thrown from Derek as Jeremiah was about 10 feet away. Don't really understand that, but both fighters are looking wobbly right now. Real exciting, folks. Jeremiah on the ground. Derek just kind of shoves him. Don't really know why he didn't capitalize on that. Derek being patient, looking for the right opportunity to throw a big kick. As Jeremiah knows he needs to get back in this fight. Ooh, big kicks from Derek. Big kicks from Derek. Jeremiah looking hurt as he's trying to back Derek in a corner. Ooh, big body kicks and hooks thrown from Jeremiah. Getting Derek on the ground. Getting Derek kind of nervous. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, folks. These virtual punches look very painful. Glad they're not real. Big kick comes from Derek to Jeremiah. Ooh, his eye is bleeding a lot. My vocabulary is kind of limited as I'm talking somewhat fast. Big hook thrown from Jeremiah. Derek's looking wobbly, getting pinned in the corner there. Jeremiah throwing a lot of kicks. See if that works for him, but it's not. Derek, ooh, getting put in the clinch. What's going on? Derek reverses this. What is going to happen here? Jeremiah's getting hit with a flurry of knees and punches in the side, legs, and face. This is not looking pretty for Jeremiah, folks. Both fighters hit each other with a huge leg hit. Derek emerges on top. Both fighters are completely covered in blood. Don't really know what's going on anymore. Someone should really go in and stop this, but are they? Absolutely not. Let's see it. Big kick coming in. Look at that. Ooh. As we hear from the crowd, someone wants ice cream. Don't know if ice cream's coming, but a lot of blood is, that's for sure. As Jeremiah whiffs on a couple kicks and punches, both fighters looking bruised and battered. Good couple jabs and a dodge from Derek. Derek's getting hurt in the head heavily. Jeremiah's really turning this fight around. As I say that, Derek just hits him with a flurry of kicks yet again. Ooh. So far, folks, tonight, Derek has got to be the most well-rounded fighter, hitting almost every section of Jeremiah's body. As we can see, he is covered with blood. Both fighters are. Derek on the ground, looking to capitalize on his strong ground game against Jeremiah. Jeremiah is denying every possible thing he can, though. Both fighters are looking absolutely tired and gassed, especially Derek here. Derek's mustache still looking exquisite, almost untouched, inhuman, some would say. Ooh, Jeremiah puts Derek in a submission, in a chokehold. Let's see if this progresses anywhere, as we can see Derek escaping and the round is over. That was a great fight. Some shit talk going on between the two fighters. Don't like that, but then again, who cares? Big replay of Derek's huge head kick that initially opened Jeremiah's eye open. Derek, as we can see, is playing with his mustache as he's in his corner with his coach. King's worthy mustache. That is indeed true. Now let's skip over to the third round, folks. Fighters finally touch gloves. Ooh, big body kick comes from Derek to Jeremiah. Both fighters looking at each other, both mesmerized by the beard and mustache of Derek. That referee has not done a single thing. Don't even know what he's doing in the ring at this point. Both fighters kind of cleaned up some of the blood, whatnot. Look a little more presentable, but Derek's shorts are covered in blood along with Jeremiah's. Jeremiah, huge left kick to the side for Derek. At this point in the fight, Jeremiah is seeing how successful Derek's been with them kicks, and he said, you know what? I don't need my hands. Let's just use my legs. Ooh, Derek, huge uppercut, grabs in the clinch, knee to the body, another one. Both fighters whiff on some hooks here. Both fighters look exhausted, bloodied, and battered. I've said that probably at least 7 times so far this fight, but that's because it's true, and I don't really know a more friendly way to say it. Huge hooks and overhands coming from both contestants. Derek's looking in trouble here. What was that, James? I can definitely hear you here, but the audience can't, so I try not to focus on you. As James giggles maniacally in the background. Big knee from Derek. Another side kick and a head kick. With 3 minutes left in the final round of this fight card. I misspoke. Of this fight, I should say. This could be anybody's game, as we saw in the last fight with Brian and his father, Dave Pilrain. One single kick ended the entire fight. Could that be the case here, as Derek lands a huge kick to Jeremiah. Jeremiah bleeding again, like a... Never mind. Wow. Big punches being thrown. Another huge kick from Derek. Jeremiah's left eye is almost completely swollen shut. Jeremiah is on the defensive here, as he cannot seem to do anything correctly against this elusive, electric fighter known as Derek, also D-Rock, or the God of Mustaches, as some would say. Big dodge coming from Derek. Jeremiah just trying to push him away and live through this match. Ooh, big leg check coming from Derek as Jeremiah throws a very poorly timed kick. Ooh, another repeated head kick from Derek. This has been the story all night, folks. Just head kick after head kick. This is what's causing Jeremiah's eyesight to be shut. Jeremiah tries to get up from the ground, but Derek says, absolutely not. I'm going to focus on that body and your head of yours, so nothing functions tomorrow. Jeremiah's just trying to throw stuff, but Derek is just inhuman at this point, just not really giving a shit. Big jabs and hooks being thrown from both contestants. Nothing really landing. Another kick going from Derek. Hold on, my mom is coming to the room. I'm going to have to go on mute. Alrighty, folks, sorry, I got offered a bowl of spaghetti. Derek is on the ground looking beaten up after Jeremiah throws 2 huge hooks. Jeremiah's back in this. Jeremiah initiates the clinch, again targeting that body of Derek's. Derek backing up as he knows he's in trouble, as Jeremiah has finally found his groove in the final stages of the 3rd round. Derek again just trying to play keep away, playing off the score. What will happen next, folks? This is Derek's fight to lose, as he keeps going in, and he knocks Jeremiah out with a backhand. Look at that glorious mustache, as he needs some well-deserved time off for that glorious fight, as it looks like he got shot in the back and the eye. Were both contestants having some very heavy metal gloves? Possibly. Are we going to check? No! As we proceed to the next fight of possibly somebody. The next fight is between Lucas and Steve. Lucas here being a heavy favorite, as he is a grappler and a wrestler, with Steve being in his age. Who knows? But then again, Dave Pilrain was throwing some fucking haymakers against this kid. So we don't really know here, folks. It would be a huge upset to not only Lucas, but the entire Roma staff. Lucas bumping his fists together. Sign of intimidation towards Steve. Steve doesn't know what to do here. He's not in his element, as he has a rat tail I didn't even know about. That's interesting. I don't remember putting that there, folks. Well, as we initiate this, Lucas already going in for some heavy punches and kicks. Steve just trying to play keep away again. Ooh, Lucas already feeling wobbly from a big kick from Steve. Steve getting in there right now. Lucas feeling a little wobbly. Can he capitalize on Lucas's vulnerability right now? Lucas, huge kick to the head. Steve is on the ground. Lucas just stares him in the eye. Intimidation. Lucas put in for a little reality check here as he realizes Steve is a real fighter. Steve is just having his way with Lucas currently, but Lucas just needs to get on the ground, get control of Steve like he is currently, and just focus that head. Pause. Alrighty, as we get further into the fight, Steve again trying to land a lead overhand axe kick. Unsuccessful. Lucas going for a takedown, but Steve says no as he doesn't like that. Steve landed that kick he tried to desperately land earlier. Lucas unaffected from that one for some reason. Steve landing a flurry of elbows and knees. Lucas is looking like he's in trouble here. Could Steve's height here be the difference as he has a great element of reach? And it shows as Lucas needs to get up tight into Steve's area. Again, pause, but that's the only way he's going to be successful. Lucas realizing he doesn't really have a lot of options with Steve's huge reach. But then again, Steve just looks confused in here with his rat tail. Looks like a huge right jab. Ooh, big kick coming from Lucas and Steve. Again, Lucas initiates the clinch, gets a good few headshots in. Big body kick. Lucas is kind of feeling himself right now. Ooh, look at that. Good couple of straights and a hook. Steve just throwing air right now. Lucas playing great defense despite his early damage he received from Steve. Now both fighters just throwing an exchange of flurries of hooks and overhands. Lucas is really tired himself out here. He better pace himself. As he proceeds to get in the clinch, throws a couple of head knees. Really throwing Steve for a daze as he's bleeding from his mouth. Huge overhand from Lucas. I don't think Steve's landed a single blow in the past 45 seconds, folks. This is really going to affect his score at the end of the fight. Superman jab comes from Steve. Lucas says, I don't give a shit. Punch me in the face again. I dare you. Big head kick comes from Lucas. Lucas seems to be toying with Steve now as he just is having fun in the fight. Steve is looking bloodied and battered while Lucas... Ooh, speaking of that, Steve lands a huge head kick to Lucas. Lucas is on the ground with Steve on top, pause, and both fighters are clenched. What is going to happen next? I don't know. I can't tell the future. Lucas trying to grab that rat tail of his, but Steve's saying, absolutely not. That is mine and mine only. Lucas trying to escape this, but Steve is saying no. He is currently in the half guard position, trying to transition into full guard to punch Lucas as much as he can. Lucas finally gets up from the ground. What can he do? Big side kick from Lucas. Ooh, big side kick comes from Steve. Lucas, again, just flurry of blows. Left, right, left, right. That seems to be working for him as his right eye is starting to swell up a little bit. Both fighters looking at each other passionately. Don't really know what's going on here. Lucas catches his leg. 3 big straights coming from Lucas as Lucas is on the ground again. He cannot seem to get inside of that range of Steve. Lucas going for that leg kick. Steve missing a huge knee as he's completely gassed currently. He is just waiting for that stamina to come back. Raw Superman jab. Don't know what that's about, but it hit. Another one as Lucas is on the ground again. Lucas trying to do his best to get inside that range, but when he does, he just gets hit in the head. I don't really know what Lucas can do here as he is knocked out cold from Steve. Steve emerges victorious as the sure underdog with that rat tail of his. Unfortunate night for Lucas, but great bout for Steve and his glorious rat tail of his. And that is the end of that fight there, folks. That has got to be the biggest upset of the entire night, folks, as we move on to a real-life rivalry that brewed up in the Roma kitchen staff for a while. Dustin Fody versus Tate Padula. This rivalry started at local LA Fitness, where both would get in notorious 1v1s in the basketball court, both getting mad at each other, but at the end of the day, this is all in fun. Yeah, it is me versus Robert. As both fighters look to touch gloves. Wait, James, did you say it's better without the commentary, or without? No, I'm just curious, because, like... Oh, I gotcha. Tate landed a huge overhead hit against Dustin. Dustin going for the leg kicks. Tate just trying to keep his range as he looks a little phased here. Dustin already on the ground. Tate, huge hooks. Tate's hair is blooming in the sun here, as I've been informed that he has recently changed his hair to brown as his normal hair, but in this fight it is blonde. Maybe that is the deciding factor here. Throwing off Dustin here for a loop, as he's like, wow, this isn't actually Tate. Who is this? But it is indeed Tate. Dustin looking defensive here as Tate goes in for a couple hooks. Dustin lands a huge right leg to the head. Couple jabs and a kick from Dustin. Tate, no defense there. Both fighters trying to get inside the body there. Both fighters staring at each other again. Don't know what this is about. This has been a theme throughout the night. Maybe both sides are getting tired. Dustin lands a huge knee as Tate dodges and evades, but to no avail. Dustin again gets in there. Couple knees to the body, couple knees to the head. Gets him in the clinch on the cage. What is Dustin doing here? Grab him from the back? Tate escapes that. Both fighters just trying to throw haymakers at each other. Tate gets a huge backhand and a kick from Dustin. Dustin is looking great. He's toying with Tate currently. Tate is looking bruised and battered already within the first 2 minutes of this fight, and Dustin is looking great. Dustin's favorite throw, that backhand, has landed twice already. Couldn't land a third time here tonight, as that is the biggest weakness of Tate's game. He could not predict that. Tate just keeps going for them kicks, but they're not landing despite his obvious advantage with the reach. Both fighters have been standing here for about, I want to say, at least 3 hours, and nothing's happening. Ooh, Dustin finally connects with a couple jabs of the head. Tate's feeling worried right now. He's just standing still. He looks like a fish out of water. Dustin just having his way with Tate. Pause here. Big head kick from Dustin. Tate is looking wobbly. He is not looking like himself. Tate goes for a leg check from Dustin, succeeds in that. Tate is blocking almost everything from Dustin. Dustin is completely exhausted here, as he's just backing away, trying to get some of that stamina back, as this is now Tate's game. Big head kick comes from Dustin. Tate kicks his leg, trying to sweep him, getting the clinch, big knee to the head. Dustin taking control in the clinch, couple jabs to the head, as we can see some blood starting to emerge from Tate's right eye. Big Superman punch comes from Tate. That has got to be a fan favorite punch of the night, as Tate hits a huge uppercut as Dustin goes for a takedown. Couple of jabs and hooks from both contestants. Nothing significant being landed as Tate, huge hits to Dustin. Dustin is feeling wobbly and backing up in the cage. Now Dustin, as much as he loves to use his legs, Tate is just a better kickboxer here, as he's got significant reach and more power within his legs. Dustin landing a couple hooks. Still, again, nothing really progressing here. Speaking of that, Dustin hits a huge left leg to Tate's nose. Another Superman punch. No connection here. Tate lands a flurry of kicks and a knee to Dustin's abdomen. That's got to be hurting. As we can see, Dustin's left leg is already getting bruised. That could not be good, as he loves to use his legs. As I say that, Dustin knocks Tate down, throws a kick in the air, just a sign of dominance, I suppose. Tate, his third Superman punch of the night, and it is costing him, as he is deadbeat tired and hurt. As both fighters walk to their corners, we will see a couple of replays while they're freshening up on their sides. Big hook comes from Dustin there, and it appears both fighters are ready to go. They should touch gloves here. They don't. Ooh, look at that. Dustin just continuing to go on the offense here. Tate landed a jab. Kind of threw Dustin for a something there. Not really feeling himself anymore. Ooh, big knee comes from Tate. Dustin, couple haymakers. Big spinning side kick from Tate. Nothing much out of that. Couple jabs from Tate. Connecting. Dustin not really feeling good anymore. Dustin catches the leg from Tate. Again, focusing that left leg of his. This is Dustin's fight to lose, as he's playing with him. Dodging punch left and right. Both fighters kind of dancing with each other right now, going back and forth. Dustin initiates the clinch, lands an elbow, blocks a high kick from Tate. Checks the leg there. Dustin going for a hook, unsuccessfully here, as this is about a minute and a half into the second round. Both fighters haven't really done much in the second round, as they're just trying to play it safe, go for the scorecard here. Dustin, huge left leg to Tate's nose, yet again, focusing that head of his. Tate trying to do the same, but he just cannot connect. He has suffered extensive damage to his head. Dustin going for a side kick. It connects. Tate going to the clinch. Ooh, he's got him. Dustin does some weird spinny stuff. Gets his leg in a submission. Can Tate get out of this? Dustin has got him in complete control right now. Let's see if he can make him submit. Now, those of you folks who don't know, Dustin is that red bar, Tate is that blue bar. If the red bar gets full, Dustin wins pretty much. That's it. Tate is looking like he's going to escape this submission from Dustin, but who knows? Anything could happen here. Tate does indeed break the leg lock as he gets up, and he pounces on Dustin, trying to make him pay for breaking his leg. Dustin grapples him again as Tate gets up and just trying to throw a flurry of punches as Dustin is blocking everything. Tate just trying to stay on the ground as he knows Dustin is really hurting him with his legs, so this might be his best case. As immediately as I say that, Dustin reverses it and is now on top of Tate. What could be going on here? Surely throwing some punches and elbows, but Dustin is looking very exhausted after that reversal, as Tate is indeed in control despite being on the bottom. Dustin's trying to get out, but Tate is saying absolutely not. I'm going to keep throwing hooks at you. Both fighters get up at the same time. Dustin goes for another takedown. Tate says no, not on my watch. If you're just joining us, folks, tonight has been a up and down night for every fighter, with a lot of upsets and a lot of not upsets. Currently Dustin Fody and Tate Padgett are going at it, as this is a kind of a real life rivalry that did settle down with time, but it is fun to revisit the past occasionally. Dustin just landing hit after hit. Tate just trying to take his blows and counter Dustin. Both fighters kind of chasing each other. Dustin going for a Superman punch, whips it. Dustin is knocked out cold from Tate Padgett. Big upset here, as Tate is very excited about that knockout punch. That advances him to the next round of the quarterfinals of this Roma fight card we have tonight. And the final fight of tonight is between your commentator himself and Robert Leaves from the land over itself. Great Britain, London, two in the same thing. Are they different? I don't really think so. I'm just getting confirmation that Robert Leaves is snacking on some biscuits and tea that could be the difference in this fight. Honestly, I have no idea who could come out top here, as Robert has significant reach over Tony Williams. But Tony Williams, if he gets inside, that is his sweet spot. Rob taunting Tony. Tony just not really doing anything, as fighters don't bump fists. Both fighters kind of staring at each other, dancing a little bit. Nothing really going on here with the first 10 seconds. Robert with an early knockdown on Tony. Tony does not know what to do, as he just goes in for a couple of jabs and straights. Connects, not much connection. As I see here, Robert has some Japanese lettering on his leg that I did not know about. But as we can see, he has two eagles on his left shoulder that should be ravens, but this game prohibits me from putting ravens in. Both fighters playing very passively right now. Don't really know what to make of it. As Tony goes in for repeated leg kicks, Rob going for the hook, getting punched for it. Tony initiating the clinch. What is he going to do here? Absolutely nothing, as Robert reverses that. Big kick coming in from Tony. Another kick coming in from Rob. Ooh, big overhand. Robert is looking in trouble here. Both fighters staring. Robert throwing a kick. Tony catching that. Throwing jab after jab after jab. And he takes him down to the ground, as he is a former wrestler, so this might be a place where he feels comfortable. Tony on top of Rob in the half guard, decides not to throw a single punch for some reason, as Robert gets him in a full guard position on the ground where he can defend himself best. As Tony's trying to escape that, and he does. Looking at Rob on the ground. Robert throwing a couple jabs here. Again, getting in that clinch. This is not looking great for Robert. He needs to keep his distance, throw his kicks and jabs where Tony cannot reach him. As I say that, Robert seems to be taking that advice, as he seems to kind of have the control here again. Immediately as I say that, Tony throws a side kick to Rob, kind of hurting him a little bit. Robert throwing a big knee, hurting Tony. Ooh, as Tony tries to go for the takedown, Robert says no. In the crowd, we can hear Shelby Noggle, crowd favorite tonight, going, "Let's go, Robert." Rob throwing a big elbow, hurting Tony's nose a little bit. Big leg kick comes from Tony. Robert does not give a damn about that, as he goes in for a huge kick. Another kick coming from Tony. That left leg of Rob's is looking bruised and battered, really hurt. Potential bone breakage? Most likely not. But Robert is trying to initiate offense again, waiting for Tony to come to him, as he knows he has the reach here. Both fighters kind of staring at each other, don't know why. I'm just getting this in. Another fun fact about these two fighters is, for the past couple years, Tony's been getting to him kid cuisines. Could that be to potentially interfere with Robert's strict diet of tea and biscuits? Who knows? But right now, Robert is looking great on them kid cuisines. Could that have been the downfall of this fight if Tony loses? Big kick coming from Tony. Robert initiating the clinch, going for some head punches. Both fighters staring at each other. Robert going for a big kick. Whiffs on that. Tony backs up. Big kick and punch coming from both Tony and Robert. Ooh, big left hook coming from Tony. Whiffs. Robert hits on him with a left hook to counter that. Robert goes for a takedown. Can't reach him. Robert using his awesome reach again to punish Tony for his little lack of arm length. Robert going for a kick, whiffs on that, going Tony's little personal bubble there. He does not like that. Tony whiffs on a very slow, very bad kick. Don't know what he's thinking there. Big knee coming from Tony to Robert. Rob missing another kick as Tony hits him with a devastating right leg to the head. Robert trying to push him back. Tony is just going on the offensive here as Robert hits him with a huge knee to the body. Both fighters looking stunned and wobble, a little tired here as Robert and Tony are gassing themselves out. Rob going for a big spinning sidekick, whiffs as Tony blocks. Both fighters just staring intimately in each other's eyes. Don't really know what this is about as, again, everyone here at the Roma crew is very tight. As like a community. We're friends. Let it go. Tony, huge kick to Robert on the ground. What is this about? Robert going for the side hand thing. Tony with a very slow kick that does absolutely nothing to Rob. Robert trying to push Tony back again, getting that sweet little space where he can punch Tony, but Tony can't hit him. And the first round ends. This is still anyone's game currently, as we'll get a couple of replays. Big kick to Robert's left side of the face as he drops down here, as we can see another replay of that. Big kick, big kick. As the second round starts, will these fighters touch gloves here? And they will, showing signs of respect for both contestants. Again, this is just a charity fund to get James a new liver, as he kind of needs one. Let's see. Big Superman comp punch coming from Robert, as he again is trying to keep Tony out of distance there. And again, folks, this is a charity fund for James' liver. I know, if we could all take a couple moments, donate at least 3/4 to the GoFundMe for James, that would be greatly appreciated. All right, now back to the fight, folks. As Robert goes for a huge head kick, misses there as Tony checks the leg kick, hurting Robert's left leg even further than it already is. Tony going for a very slow leg kick. Surprised Rob didn't block that, as his left leg is just being absolutely put on a burner this fight, folks. Big leg kick. I did not expect Tony to throw this many kicks. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen him throw a single one in his life. As Tony gets in the clinch. Ooh, as he gets knocked down by a very powerful kick from Robert. Now, can Robert capitalize on this lack of stamina that Tony has? I don't know why Rob keeps going into Tony's little space. That is a great example of what happens when he keeps his distance and plays his game. As Robert is knocked the fuck down by Tony's overhand hit. What is going on here, folks? Ooh, big elbow land from Tony. Couple of misses followed by another uppercut hit. Sorry for stutters. I do have a stutter. Both fighters keep their distance as Robert is trying to continuously hit that head of his as he's knocked down again by Tony's overhand. It is weird how tan Tony is, as I don't think I've ever seen him that tan in his life. That might need to be changed along with Steve's rat tail for now. Big kick coming from Robert as he blocks Tony's favorite overhand hit, as he is finally starting to learn. Keep the distance and he will win. As Tony's looking dazed as, oh my god, he finally learned after 8 minutes of fighting. What do I do now? Rob throws the overhand, just wasting that stamina, don't really know why. Tony just kind of dancing with him right now. Both fighters just threw a couple of hits for no apparent reason. Tony going to the clinch to no avail. Robert says no. Big overhand knocking Robert out, as that is the fight as Tony advances. I am getting word that this fight was rigged due to the Kid Cuisines poisoned by Tony. That's all a joke, of course. But that will be it for tonight, folks. And we do have 2 more first fight rounds, but that has been a lot of fights tonight, and we will continue this another time, hopefully in the future. That's it, folks. I've been Joe Rogan. Thank you for viewing. Have a good night.